Hey everybody, it's KayBeast. Yeah, it's another one of these where I announce I haven't been posting very long and that I want to change that. I've been going through a lot of stuff lately, and as a result, I think I want to change the direction of this channel. It's going to become more of a vloggy style channel. I miss doing vlogs. I did them for a while on my other channel and I miss doing that, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that I would like to document. So that's where this channel is going to go. It's going to be more of like my life with art mixed in kind of thing, because art is part of my life. It just won't be dedicated to artwork because frankly I haven't really had a lot of time to do a lot of art with things going on in my personal life and work and everything. Treating my art like a business or like a potential business was honestly stressing me out. I still wouldn't mind being able to do that in the future, but at this current point in time, treating my art like a business and then I need to work on it like it's my job alongside working another job was giving me way too much stress. So instead, I'll do art when I feel like it, to make me happy, to way to relax, just to have fun, instead of treating it like a serious business, because that was just causing me too much anxiety, adding another thing to my life. So it's still going to be there. That's still going to be part of, the footage of the vlog. Is whenever I make art, I will record it and share it with you. But what's more important to me, I think, is recording and documenting my life right at the moment, because a lot of things are happening right now, and vlogging was a really therapeutic thing for me, to get my thoughts out, and it was fun just recording, having fun with my friends and with my significant other and everything. So I want to do that again. So this is going to be more of like an art life vlog kind of channel with art kind of peppered in. So updates since the last video. The last video on this channel was the live stream back in April when me and Alicia got married. More people who were like I knew in real life showed up for that because I was posting links. Because of COVID, we didn't really want to have like a big public thing. We're still not really comfortable doing a big public thing at this time. It's only September now, so it hasn't been that long. But that was a way for people who couldn't be there in real life to still share in that experience, and it was kind of fun. We had some little inside jokes peppered in there, and we are officially married, and it's been great. We've been together for 9 years. It'll be 10 years in January. So, in terms of like our relationship, not a lot has changed. Like, we're legally wed and we're living together, which is also a new thing. But not really much has changed. We're still kind of the same people for the most part. But it's been nice finally like being able to live together and be married and building a life together. Because that's something we haven't been able to do for a really long time. Which is part of why I wanted to vlog some more and vlog again. Because it's a new chapter in my life, Being with the person that I love and building a home and everything. And I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun to record. What else has changed? I've transferred stores again. I'm now working in a local one, so I'm not commuting, which has been a really good stress reducer. I don't have to worry about commuting. I don't have to worry about gas. I don't have to worry about my car as much. It's still an old car, so things still happen. It's going to be in the shop tomorrow, so I get to take the bus today. Super fun. But that has helped reduce stress. We have a cat now, so he'll be in the vlog as well. We picked him up about a month after we got married. He's a little black kitty. Black short hair. His name is Binks because, we're nerds. And he's about 6 months old now, so he's going up for a checkup. So that might be in the vlog too. He's definitely going to be in the vlog. I think the last traditional vlog I had on this channel was the move-in one. So we are currently set up in the apartment. We've got all our furniture. We have all our things. It's kind of a mess right now. Getting things tidy the way I'd like them to be has been hard to do because we both work a lot. So it's mostly just spot cleaning when we are able to do it kind of thing. It's really not that bad though. It's just mostly there's a lot of cat toys around because Binks like has his corner kind of messy. We put his toys away and he's like, no, I want them out. So he's 6. He's entering his teen stage. He's becoming rebellious. The big update in my own personal life that was really inspiring me to vlog again and to document is back in June, about a week before my 33rd birthday, I realized that I am non-binary. That was kind of an interesting experience. I was literally driving in my car on the way to work because this is when I still had to commute, and I had been watching a lot of non-binary TikToks for a while. I had been watching a lot of non-binary TikToks, and for whatever reason, like I really really liked them. Like, they were great, and I kept finding more creators to follow, and I kept feeling like relating to their content a little bit. English. But yeah, I felt that I related to their content a lot, and I was always really excited when I found a new one, and I loved their stuff. And then I had a coworker who just started at that store, and they were non-binary as well. And they told me, I'm like, oh, hey, like because I'm a supervisor, so I have to schedule with everybody's names on it. And they were like, yeah, so that's like my legal name, but this is like my preferred name and pronouns. And I immediately was like, be my friend. Like, I just got so excited that I had a non-binary coworker. And I was driving into work one day and I was like, why am I so excited whenever I find this stuff? Like, am I just like super supportive, or am I like actually non-binary too? And as soon as I let myself think that thought that I could be that way, I immediately started crying, like in the car, on the highway. Fun. And the whole day at work, I was Googling, how do you know if you're non-binary? How do you know if you're trans? And all this kind of stuff on my lunch breaks and everything. Crying on my lunch break in the break room. Thankfully, we had a big break room with separate rooms at that store, so I could kind of like hide in the corner and not have people look at me while I'm doing that. But yeah, since 3 months later, almost 3 months later, yeah, no, I am non-binary. I've changed my name, not legally, because that is a process that takes a while. I'm trying to do it, but like, it's a lot of paperwork and a lot of money, and like, I have bills and stuff, so we'll see. But in my personal life, I go by Kayden now. Kayden. It's close enough to my legal name that I think it would have been easy for me and other people to switch. It's gender ambiguous enough that I like it. I was Googling non-binary names that start with K, and Kade, Kade, popped out at me, and I just couldn't stop thinking about that name. I was like, oh, I like that. And then I eventually adopted it to Kayden. And bonus points, because my name is Kayden now, I don't have to change my branding. I've had to change the KayBeast art branding 2 or 3 times because I was never really satisfied with it. And I was like, oh my god, if I go with a name that is very different from my birth name, I'm going to have to redo my branding all over again. And I really didn't want to do that. And thankfully, Kayden is a name that I like a lot, especially since my friends and my family have been calling me that for about 6 weeks now. I switched my name in June, in late July, I mean. And I like it a lot. So it works for me. It works for my branding. I don't have to change my branding again because it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, so I go by Kayden now, and my pronouns are they, them, which is also something that friends, family, coworkers have been using. Most of my coworkers, some of the older ones that keep after reminding them, like, hey, I'm not a she, I'm a they. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try, sorry. But it's felt good. Like, it felt right, you know? Like, that's me. I literally made the decision to adjust. Like, I was debating in my head, like, I should change my name, but I don't really know what I want to do. I don't know if I'm ready to do that yet. I feel like I'm moving too fast. Like, I had that thought in my head that I was doing things too quickly, and then I was going to punch into work, and I was putting my name tag on my shirt that still had my legal name on it, and I was sitting there by the time clock, and there's a mirror, and I'm looking at the name tag, and I'm like, oh, people are gonna see this name. They're gonna call me that. They're gonna call me she. And I had she, they on the tag as well, and people just wouldn't say they at all, they'd just say she. And it was just, like, I couldn't do it. Like, I almost had like a panic attack. I'm like, oh, like, I just can't. So because it was time to punch in, I punched in, immediately went and found another service lead and was like, hey, can I go talk to the boss upstairs for a minute? You know, are we good down here? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. Ran upstairs, found my boss, and I was like, weird question, can I get a new name tag? I would like to go buy a new name and new pronouns. This doesn't fit me anymore. And thankfully, my particular job is fantastic. The company that I work for in my state is like in the list of like some of the best places to work for queer people by Mass Equality. They're like on that list. They have new things implemented where you can get your name and your pronouns on your name tag, and it's just, you know, it's a very inclusive place. Like, because I'm a supervisor, I handle a lot of training. Part of our training for like anti-discrimination covers gender identity and mentions non-binary genders in the list of things to not discriminate against and how to be inclusive at work. So they've been researching, they've updated it, because I've been with the company for a while, like, and that's a new thing, and I'm very happy to see it. And yeah, it was no big deal. I told my boss that. She's like, sure. Went over to the HR's office that particular manager wasn't in, wrote down on the little thing where you can order new name tags, put my new name, my new pronouns, the department. I'm like, yep, once the manager's back in, we'll get the new one ordered. Went to her office, popped out a label maker and printed them out and just kind of stuck it on my name tag for me. So I've had Kayden and they, them on my name tag for 6 weeks. She also went in and adjusted it into the computer system. So on the schedule, and whenever I log into a register, Kayden pops up, not my old name. Everyone at work has been great about using my name. Pronouns, it's hit or miss. Some people are learning. I've been politely reminding them, like, nope, it's they, not she. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. A couple of the younger kids have been really surprising me. Like, I love Gen Z. Like, I'm a millennial, but I love Gen Z. Y'all are on the right track. One of the kids hadn't seen me in a little bit and was like, oh, you changed your hair, because I had dyed it pink. And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Yep, since you've been gone, I changed my hair. I'm like, I also changed my name too. And they're like, oh, what's your name? Kaden. Oh, what are your pronouns? They, them. Cool. Like, it was not a big deal. And I loved that. There are things with regards to my identity, you know, that I want to explore. You know, I'd like to transition medically. I know for sure top surgery is a thing I would like to pursue. I've tried binding. I have one binder from GC2B and I have another one coming in. It's the Racerback is the new one coming in. I have the traditional tank one right now. And like, it does a little bit, but I'm not a small person, so it doesn't do enough and it's not very comfortable. I have the biggest size that they carry too, so you know, it's definitely like in the safe range, you know, like it doesn't feel too tight. That's fine. Like I can breathe and move just fine. It's just still not super comfortable to wear because there's a lot going on up here to move around. Hoping the Racerback might feel a little more comfortable, but when it comes down to it, binding is just not really a good long-term solution. And yeah, I have definitely experienced more dysphoria since realizing and coming out. Now that I'm like more aware of it, I'm more aware of other things too. So I would definitely like to do top surgery. I think low dose HRT as well, because my voice kind of bothers me. It's especially when I'm at working, because my voice goes up like 4 octaves when I'm at work. Because I'm like, hi, how are you doing today? I'd like to change that too, along with other things. So, but yeah, that is the big reason why the content of my channel is going to be changing to a lot more life and a little less focus on just artwork, because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. I am non-binary. I am part of the trans community. I would like to transition medically. I need to do therapy. I want to change my name legally. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to do with regards to that. And I thought I would like my content to show that, you know. And it's been kind of fun, you know, realizing this about myself. It's weird having this big realization in your 30s too. Like, I thought I had myself figured out. Like, I'm a queer lady. No, I am not. I am a queer person and not a lady. I was never a lady. So yeah, thought it'd be kind of cool to vlog just to share my experiences for other non-binary or trans creators as well. And could be kind of fun to look back on in the future, you know, to see how far I've come. You know, we'll see where this goes, kind of deal. So I've been editing this vlog for a couple of days, and I had about 40 minutes of footage that were literally all over the place because it was recorded over the process of a month and there wasn't really any sort of like structure. So I've decided to redo the edits and separate different segments out to make more sense. And I'm just going to leave the coming out announcement as its own video, just as a sort of reintroduction to the channel. You know, just give you guys a feel of like what the channel is going to be now. It's going to be more about my life and transition with my hobbies and interests in it, because those are part of my life, like art and, you know, D&D and things like that. But the main focus is just going to be about my life in general and about transitioning, at least for the time being. So yeah, I'm going to leave this video here and figure out how to structure the other clips that I got, because they're kind of all over the place. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.